What's today? Sunday night, man. Sunday night. Yeah, I mean, well, Monday morning. Now, y'all see the title? Hold on real quick. I always gotta wipe my fingers. I'll be playing the game on here. Now, y'all see the title, man. What is consistency? What is? Now, personally, from my perspective, I think consistency has a lot to do with results, bruh. I know y'all hear the word consistency, consistency, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. What does that really mean? To me, I feel like being consistent means not stopping until you get the results you want. You feel what I'm saying? And when I put it in that perspective, think about results and how they usually come. A lot of the time as humans, we forget that we have to wait on results, bruh. You feel me? When you take a test, you gotta wait on the results. When you apply for a job, you gotta wait on the results. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the doctor, you gotta wait on results. So we all understand that we have to wait on results, but a lot of the times people lack consistency because they don't get the results. You know what I'm saying? And not getting the results changes how consistent people are or how much consistency they put in. But you gotta understand you can't say you're consistent if you don't get the results you want. So meaning that you have to have patience to wait for the results to come. You got to have patience to expect there will be results. You know what I'm saying? Because in being consistent, bro, this is what I notice a lot of people kind of stop being consistent in. Like, let me give you an example, man. Let's say I want to be a boxer, a UFC fighter as good as Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? Now, getting to Conor McGregor's level is, bro, it takes a lot of work. It's gonna require a lot of consistency, meaning that I can't stop until I get to that level. Now, when I first start, um, I might get results, I may not get results. That's the thing. But the more I go, I'm gonna slowly start to see small results here and there, small results here and there. Now, some people that's good enough for them to see small results. That keeps them going. Others they need to see results right away. And I give you guys that analogy because it's like if I say I'm trying to become a UFC fighter, bro, it's gonna take a lot of patience, a lot of understanding that look, I have to keep doing this until I get the results. That's called being consistent. Being consistent is not just, putting in the work and quitting after you don't get the results. You know what I mean? I've been there. Like, at the end of the day, bro, we all have to wait on results, man. What's up, Barry? Barry McC. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Bad Jew? We all have to wait on results, bro. At the end of the day, that shouldn't determine your consistency. Because you hear people tell you, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. To me, that means don't stop until you get what you want. Don't stop till you get enough. Come on. You know what I mean? That's what consistency really means, bro. Like, and most people base their consistency off of the results they're getting. But as humans, results you have to wait for. Everybody knows this. There ain't no results you get right away. Anything you have to wait, you got the ending is results. You have to wait on the results. Doctor, job, a loan. If you apply for a loan, you gotta wait on the results for your approval or denial. Like, you always have to wait on the results of everything. But people forget that when they're trying to be consistent and they expect instant gratification. What is instant gratification? I mean, look, man, I go to the casino, I put $1 in, I win $1,000,000. That's instant gratification. That's rare. That's rare. And if you're basing your consistency on instant gratification, you're gonna quit every time. You're gonna give up every time. You're gonna be discouraged every time because you're not always gonna get that instant gratification result that you want. You're gonna have to wait on the actual results. And the actual results is gonna be determined upon you continuing until you get to where you feel like this is the result I want. That is consistency, bro, in a nutshell. You feel what I'm saying? That everybody throws around the word consistency, bro, but they don't tell you that's tied into results. Most people want results today, Junior, right now, Junior. But bro, you gotta literally be patient and understand the weight of a result. Cause you know every result you have to wait on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to wait on every result, bro. There ain't no result that you get right away, bro. Point it to me. You go to the doctors, you do a test, you waiting on results. You take a test, you waiting on results. You go do your driver license, you take a test, you waiting on the results. You send the application in, you waiting on results. You know what I'm saying? You apply for a loan, you waiting on results. Everything you're waiting on results for, bro. So why not keep going until you get the results? Then you are consistent. Cause bro, a lot of people quit when they didn't get the results they wanted. And they wanted that to come maybe the moment they started, halfway through, but they never stuck to the end. And the end is when you always get the results, bro. Literally in the end, like even on a live right now, I'm not gonna get the results of my live until I end the live. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get the results of this live until I end this live. This is how you have to wait on results. You always have to wait on results, but people get discouraged and they get become quitters because they don't get the results right away. That's not consistency, bro. That's not consistency. Think about anything in life you want to do. Like you want to do a business. You have to wait on the results of putting together the business, filing your LLC. All of that is a waiting process. Getting your LLC approved, that's a waiting process. You want to be an athlete, you got to literally train for many years until you see results and you getting better. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't just go train for one day and then you're ready for the NBA, the NHL, the NFL. Nah, you got to train for a period of time until you get as good as you want to be to get the results to where you feel like you should be. But most people, bro, they always forget about the fact you gotta wait on results, bro. People start things today, they expect it to take off by tomorrow. And bro, that's the right mindset to have, but you have to put, up front in your mind, like I gotta wait on the results. You always gotta wait on the results, bro. For everything. If I play Call of Duty right now, my results is at the end of the match. How many times did I pass? How many kills did I have? How many times did I slide? You feel what I mean? Did I kill someone with a grenade? Did I use the sentry gun? I could give you mad examples. You always gotta wait on the results for everything. If you apply for an apartment, you gotta wait on the results. You know what I mean? You always have to wait on the results for everything that you're doing. So in order to say you're consistent, don't stop till you get the results. Only those who don't stop until they get the results that they want are consistent in life, bro. The people who quit, they gave up, they weren't consistent because they stopped. How can you be consistent when you stop? You can't say you're consistent when you stop. It's no way. If you stop in the middle of a mile that you're running, you didn't finish the mile. You're not consistent. You didn't finish the race throughout for the results. Maybe you stopped because you was in sixth place. Maybe you stopped because you was in the fourth, fifth, third, or maybe you stopped because you wasn't in second. You're not consistent because you didn't finish the mile. You didn't see the results through. You quit. So there is no consistency linked to you, bro. Consistency is really linked to people who get the results that they want in life for whatever they want in life. Those are the ones who are consistent. The people who kind of give up early, they not consistent, bro. They stopped. Anybody that stopped can never be consistent, bro. You don't stop until you get what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're consistent, because people throw that word around a lot. But how you be successful? Yeah, be consistent. People should really be telling you, man, don't stop till you get the results you want. That's linked with consistency right there. That's consistency right there in a nutshell. Don't stop till you get the results you want, man. Somebody can ask me how you be successful. Man, don't stop until you get the results you want. That's going to have that person thinking, like, what does he mean? What results do you want? I don't know what results you want. Only you know what results you want. And in being consistent, God is going to give you trinkles, bro. Small trinkles. Trinkles are like, imagine sprinkles from the cake. You don't get the whole cake until the end. But you get sprinkles in the midst of going to get the cake. You know what I mean? And sometimes sprinkles is not a good enough for certain people. Like you might start doing music and then one of your songs get a lot of views, but you want to get signed by summertime. So you're not happy, you stop doing music. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand, you have to wait for the results, brother. You have to stay in it until you get the results. If I go to a boxing match right now and I quit in the second round, the game is over. That's the end right there. That's the result right there when I quit. The end. If I go to a game show and I quit, miss the game show, that's the end. That's the result right there. So every time you quit, that's your result right there. You're not consistent. You didn't get your result. You didn't get what you want. You're done. Those who are consistent, bro, they see everything through. Man, sometimes, look, they might be blocked. They'll go back to the drawing board, figure out another path, find a way to get the result they want. That's consistency, bro. And only a very few have that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Malik? Only a very few have that, man. You guys have to understand consistency is linked with results. Don't have a mindset where you want instant gratification results, because results never come instantly, and never. Never. Even when you go apply for your gun permit or gun license, you gotta wait on the results to get approval. This is everywhere. So people should naturally kind of understand this if they say they're being consistent. Like, look, I can't quit just because I didn't get the views I want. I can't quit just because I didn't get the numbers of followers I want. I can't quit just because, I didn't get the likes I want. I can't quit because, nobody watched this. You have to keep going to get the results. Because if you quit right there, then that's the end. That's the results right there. You didn't make it. And start understanding that's really consistency, because everybody throw the word around so much. Be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. Like, let's say I'm trying to become a better shooter. I go to the gym and I miss 100 shots and I leave for the day because I miss 100 shots. Am I becoming a better shooter? No. I should stay until I make maybe 50, 70, close to the amount of misses I make. You know what I'm saying? And then if I do that regularly, there won't be as much misses. But if I get discouraged because I miss 100 shots, I'm not consistent. I quit right there. And that's how most people move, bro. But they want, when you moving like that, you just want something to happen fast. You're not even ready to go through the process of how long this might take that you really, really say you want. You just want it now. You know what I'm saying? That's that commercial. It's my money and I need it now. Like that. That's how you are. And you can't be like that if you say you really want something, because there's a whole path that you got to grind to get that happy ending result. Even when you go to the massage parlor, right? A quick pivot right now. You go to the massage parlor where they give you the special deal. You don't even get the special deal to the end of your massage. You feel me? The happy ending, everybody went that. They don't give you that to the end of your massage. I ain't never got no happy ending. I'm just giving y'all analogies. You feel me? There's an analogy you should be able to understand. Like, you right, man. Even if I go get a happy ending massage right now, I won't get that to the end of the massage. This is how you have to wait on your results. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jay-Z working. It's my money and I need it now. And that's why people can't be consistent, because they got that type of mentality, bro. Everybody say be consistent, be consistent. All that really means is, yo, you don't stop until you get what you want. You might have to figure out three different paths to get what you want, but you don't stop until you get whatever that is. Then you are consistent. Why? Because you saw it through and you got the results. Like, if I go to the doc and the doc say, man, I'm waiting on your results and I never come back, it's over. You know what I mean? I got to go back to get my results. Most of the time, you got to go back to get your results. You know what I'm saying? Now they call you. But I'm saying back then, you had to go back to the doctor to see your results. Now they call you, or they might mail you something, But back in the day, you go to the doc say, come check back in when your results are in. It's a wait. And even during those times, people will be like, man, I just want the results right now. I just want the results right now, which is human nature. But having that understanding when you're pursuing something is how you stay consistent. It's how you see it through. by understanding like, okay, I'm gonna get the results that I want, but it might not come now. It might come later. And in order to get to later, I must keep going. I must keep going. And this is really the key with social media, bro. I was watching the stream today, man. There was a dude. He was like, he's like at a paintball creators event, and he was telling the camera, and he was like, man, because he was there with a couple other big streamers like DDG and those guys, but he's not on their level. He's like, man, this is crazy. You know, I remember I used to play Call of Duty on Twitch for 13 hours every week. He said from like a certain time to a certain time, and he used to play with somebody out there in LA that was at the event. But he was like, man, it was really a grind, bro. This was really a grind. This is his first time meeting some guy he used to play with in LA. But he said they played for like 7 years for 13 hours a day. You feel me? 13 hours a day. And this guy saying it, he's like, man, I can't believe I'm a part of the new wave of Twitch from streaming. Imagine you playing 13 hours a day for 7 years. Bro probably didn't see results at time. Think about that duration, 7 years, 13 hours a day. That's like, my boy was working like a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? Plus extra hours, OT. Because normally you only work 8 hours a day. 13 hours a day? Come on now. Yeah, that's extra hours. But he did this for 7 years, bro. Now he's almost as big as some of those streamers. Like, he's not on that level, but he was just invited to the event because he's known on stream. But in order for him to get that result, he streamed 13 hours a day for 7 years. Because he thought it was 5. He like, it was like 5 years. And somebody like, nah, bro, we've been doing this for 7 years. He like, dang, 7 years? It's really a grind, bro. I didn't even know it was 7. I thought it was 5. But this is how consistent this person was. You feel what I'm saying? This is how consistent this guy was. For 7 years straight, he gamed on Twitch for 13 hours. And it was merged. Everybody there was like, yeah, that's the facts, bro. I remember that time, bro. That was when he was in New York. He gaming with somebody in Cali. They gaming online for 13 hours on Twitch, bro. And bro, it's people doing crazy hours, bro. I had just to give y'all some example, because I'm not trying to give you a competitive mindset, like, but just to give you an understanding of how hungry you gotta be and whatever you want. I had talked to this guy on Twitch, TikTok. His name was Jungle Jim or something. And when I was talking to him, he was like, yeah, man, I never get off here, bro. I'm like, you never get off TikTok? What you mean by that? He's like, bro, I never get off. I never end the app. I'm like, how? He's like, when the app first came, bro, I used to do live all day. I'm like, what about sleep? He said, well, I will figure out, man, my man was nuts. He said, I will figure out when the screen, because TikTok has like a screen display. They want to make sure you're active. So a puzzle might come in it's like a captcha, the captcha to make sure you're still tuned in. So he said he would time the intervals in which the capture will appear on the screen, bro. And then at nighttime he would set alarms to wake up, to set the capture and keep the live going. And he said he did this for at least 4 years. He had accounts that was like 700 million, but he lost them. But currently, right now, if I could get the other phone and go on my other phone and go on TikTok, this man would be live, bro. I'm not lying to you, bro. I'm being honest. He would be live right now. He never goes to sleep. He goes to sleep, but he never gets live. You know what I'm saying? And whatever this guy's going after, it's gotta be monumental on TikTok, because that's a lot. That's a heck of a consistency right there. You never get off live. That's a heck of a consistency. You know what I mean? And the dedication it takes to like make that happen is crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But these are just minor examples of real consistency, bro. Because obviously, whatever these people want, They haven't gotten it yet, so they're going hard right now. They're going beast mode right now. They don't care about quitting, giving up. That's not even on their mind. But he had like 7 accounts. The one I just told you about, it never gets off live. He's 7 accounts. Exactly. Shout out to you, Richard. Richard Wilkin. Inconsistency guarantees failures. You know what I mean? But consistency doesn't guarantee success. But consistency drives you to success if you don't quit. You feel me? It's almost like a, I don't know what the white word is. I don't want to say it's an oxymoron, like a catch-22 or something. But it's like if you're not consistent, you quit, you're done. If you are consistent and you keep going, you can make it. It is as simple in a nutshell, bruh. Cause bruh, it's gonna be times you're not gonna get the results you want. It's gonna be times like that, but maybe it's a test to see how bad you truly want whatever you say you want. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody else is working harder than you, and you're literally getting pushed to work harder than what you're working right now. You know what I'm saying? But consistency is linked to results, man. And I feel like that discourages a lot of people when they're not getting the results they want because they might see someone else. And bro, another thing y'all gotta understand is too, another person results does not determine how consistent they was. You feel me? Meaning, shout out to you for the sub, Sonia. Another person's consistency does not determine how another person's results, excuse me, does not determine how consistent that individual was. What do I mean by that? Like, you might see someone else's results. You don't know how hard and how long that person has been grinding. You don't know. You don't know how much work they've put in, how much time. You just see their results, bruh. That's one thing people got to stop doing. Somebody else's results, bro, it might have took them a decade. They might have quit 3 times, 4 times, then got back to it. You have no idea. So when you see someone else's results, it's like, nah, don't pay attention to that, bro. Pay attention to your results. Because you don't know what it took this person. You don't know how much hardship they went through. Yeah, and it's hard to determine, but someone else's results might discourage others. Mr. Wilkins, they might see Mr. Wilkins got good numbers, and they be like, "Dang, man, like I might never get there." But it's like you don't understand what it took to get to that level. So you gotta focus on you. Focus on keep going, cause we all in some of our own race, bro. We all in our own race. At the end of the day, we all have different finish lines. We not all going for the same thing, bro. You feel me? So you might be succeeding in what you're doing. I can't watch you, bro. I gotta focus on my race, my lane. Well, it's a lot happening in my lane. What you're going for it might not even be what's on my mind or what I'm going for. So I gotta focus on my lane. That's me being consistent. You might already be being consistent, but you might have been consistent longer than I can imagine. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If thank you, Mr. Wilkins. You got knowledge, man. You need to be doing videos on that, man, because you put a lot of good topics in the chat. Like for instance, what you said at the end, I love. You said if luck is a factor, you know what I'm saying? The more lotto tickets you win, the more lotto tickets you buy, the more likely you win. And I worked at a gas station. I'm gonna speak on that. So if luck was a factor or instant gratification was a factor with success, what Mr. Wilkins just said is facts. Because when I worked at the gas station, bro, I would have people come in there to buy lottery tickets. You know what they say? I say, oh, which one you want? They say, let me get the Powerball, Mega Millions. I'm like, all right, I just want a ticket. They're like, yeah, this is my first time playing. And I was like, okay. They're like, hopefully I went big, we can split it. But I'm looking at them like, yeah, good luck. Because, bruh, there's people coming in there regularly. They're buying like 20 Mega Millions, 5 Powerballs, 6, what's the other one? Jackpot. bro, they're going dumb regularly. You feel what I'm saying? So obviously luck is not the factor. It's just about getting the results you want because these people understand, like, look, I gotta get mad tickets to get to that millions. You feel me? At the end of the day, they believe the more chances they take, the more consistent they are, the more they can get the results they want. This person right here is like, yeah, I might play one time and get lucky, but it's like that's instant gratification. That's instant gratification. That's like a rare occurrence. You feel me? That's like a rare occurrence, man. You feel me? And at the end of the day, it's like, bro, stop wishing for instant gratification, bro. Stop it. That's a natural thing. That's like a Hail Mary from heaven. You know what I'm saying? When I say a Hail Mary from heaven, it's like God dropped that on you. God dropped that on you. That's not something you just get. God got to drop instant gratification on you. So be consistent. Keep going. Because some might get instant gratification, but that's from the Lord. Like, here you go. Maybe they've been grinding for 20 years. Maybe they don't went through some blood, sweat, and tears literally for whatever they want. Maybe people done betrayed them so bad that they lost everything. And now this is the last shot for them. And they're putting everything in here. And God is like, I can't let them go out without something. You know what I'm saying? And they might receive some instant gratification, but that's their race. That's their race, man. You basically gotta focus on your race, man. And I'm telling you, bro, I see a lot of people online. They're like, hey, how do you be successful as a streamer, as a YouTuber, and this and that? Like, not even yo, I'm talking about interviews. And the person be like, yeah, just be consistent. And what does that really mean? I mean, look, I tell you, yo, don't stop till you get what you want, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll put you in the mindset like, so I can't stop until I get to where I want. That's the key. Yes, that's the key. That's how most everybody got to where they was, bro. Most everybody got to where they was by not stopping until they got what they wanted. And that's what really made people who they are. They never quit. You hear stories, dude, like some of the greatest boxers, like Floyd said, he been boxing for so long. You know what I'm saying? Since he was probably a jet. Javante Davis, he been boxing for so long. I'm not to say, being a celebrity, he didn't have help, of course, but I'm saying to get as good as he is in his profession, he's been doing that for a long time until he got the results he wanted. And this is how everything works. So when somebody tell you to be consistent, what they saying is don't give up. The moment you give up, you fail. You don't want to fail. So many people fail and they have regrets. You don't want to fail and have regrets. You want to at least be like, man, I know I gave it everything I got. I didn't get all the results I wanted, but I got some results. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he been doing that for a long time. And now look how good he is. He's Mr. Knockout King. He probably perfected knocking people out for that long. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody right now was to get up and say they want to be like him, you gotta wait on that result, man. Because he's been doing that for a long time. Floyd Mayweather too. Long time. Long time. There's some people in the NBA that have been playing basketball since they was like babies, bro, kids. On a mini hoop. Fisher Price. You know what I'm saying? Fisher Price, man. You know what I'm saying? Fisher Price. LeBron probably one of them dudes. He said when he was a kid, his mom got him a Fisher Price rim. Picture is him dunking on there. Imagine LeBron with dunking as a baby. Uh, facts though. I ain't trying to argue about LeBron. I'm just giving you an example. Like, imagine LeBron been hooping since he was a kid. Like, that's why he LeBron James. LeBron James. But consistency is linked to results. But in order to get results, you gotta see it through. You gotta see it through. Consistency ain't just doing the work and then getting upset because you don't feel like you're moving. Nah, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, man. You gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows this, man. And as humans, I don't like the fact, like I said, we forget that we have to wait on results for everything. He said, show YNs always strive for better. Ain't no one perfect, but we try. No, not facts, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Larry Bird. Yeah. He said, show YNs always strive for better. Ain't nothing perfect, but we try. Nickname Taco Manager. What's up, Rowdy? What's up, Rowdy? Look, man, I was just talking about consistency, man. And I was saying that a lot of the times we link consistency with results, but you got to understand results is something you got to wait for. It's a waiting process. Every result out there, you got to wait for it. If you go to the dealership in your car, do a diagnostics, you got to wait for the results. When they come back with the diagnostics, you have to wait for that. You don't just pull up and they say, I know everything wrong now. They gotta do the checks. You gotta wait for the results. So when it comes to what you want in life, you only consistent until you get the results you want, bro. You feel me? So whatever it is you want, you gotta keep going. When you stop, you get nothing. That's the result you get for stopping. Like let's say we all on a road trip right now, and we got a like 20-hour road trip, and we stop at 10 hours. And we just don't do nothing after that. We just gonna be in that position right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we ride all the 20 hours too, we get to our destination, we were consistent and we got our results. That's how easy it is. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's how easy it is, man. When we say we're consistent, we get what we want. He said I had went to military school and I slacked. Nah, I understand, but going to military school, bro, was a great opportunity for you to showcase your life. You know, because most people don't know what military school is like, man. Always have an open mind as to where you're at, what you're doing, and realize everything is content, bro. Man, that's hard, Malika Sim, man. That's tough. I like that. He said consistency is a quiet force that turns small steps into unstoppable momentum. What you repeat daily shapes what you eventually become. Facts. So the moment you stop, you just are somebody that stopped. You know what I mean? Man, that's hard though. That's something that could be in a book of quotes. You feel me? Because that's exactly what it is. The moment you stop, you lose momentum. You kind of just are stuck in that position. You're idle. You got to keep going. You know, just like a car. If we got to get to school and I stop, we stuck right there. Only time we got momentum if I keep going. And that's how your dreams or goals or whatever aspirations got to be. Like a car, you got to ride that joint all the way out. You know what I mean? Until you get to that end destination of your results. Otherwise, you're not consistent, bro. You playing around. And you don't want to play around with what you say you want, bro. Because there's other people that want the same thing. I told y'all before. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that want what you want. A lot. They might not even know you, fam. Yeah, you gotta go till you can't no more, Rowdy. And you's a young man out there in New York City. I'm telling you, get back on your grind, fam. Get back on your grind. Whatever had you slacking before, get back on your grind. You owe it to yourself. All of you guys owe it to yourself, man. Yeah, you all owe it to yourself. You gotta go get what you need. I owe it to myself to get what I need. I can't stop. I can't stop until I get in a position that I want to be in. It's no stopping. If I stop, I'm a failure, dog. Ain't no failing in my mind. I had a cold fortune teller cookie today too. It was talking about this. It said the beauty lies in falling, but getting up or something after falling or something. You know what I mean? And that just talking about consistency. Sometimes you might want to quit. You might want to give up. And then it's a brief moment where you like, man, forget all this. Then it's like, nah, I gotta get back to it. You feel me? You gotta get that feeling again. Like, nah, I gotta get back to it. Cause that's the only way. The moment you say, nah, it's over, then it's truly over. It's done. You done threw the towel in, you know what I mean? You don't close the curtains. You said the show's done. Because there's gonna be interruptions in the show, but when you say the show's done, the show's done. You're the one who says the show's done. I can't say it for you, you say it for you. So if you say the show's done, then the show's done. But if you say, nah, hold on, the show's not done, then the show continues. You know what I'm saying? And look at whatever you want to get or accomplish as like some type of show. You can't stop the show. You feel me? You can't stop the show. You got to keep going. You got to keep on going. There's no stopping the show, bruh. That's consistency. You know what I'm saying? And every day is not going to be the same results. It's going to take a while. You might not get no results for months, for years. Still got to keep going. Or you might get results first week. You still got to keep going. You dig? Regardless if you get results first week or years later, if it ain't the end of the results, you still got to keep going. What we stopping on? Some people, they get a little bit of results and they relax. Like, yo, I'm good. You feel me? Like, I got a little bit of results. I'm moving. When you do that, man, it might take you longer to get the real results because you too caught up in a little success, a little sprinkles that God's letting you know, like, keep going. And when I say sprinkles, usually you sprinkle things on the path to get the animal to keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get animals to keep going. They're going to sprinkle some, to get the horses to going, they're going to sprinkle whatever the horses like on the road, keep them going when they don't want to walk no more. You know what I'm saying? Same with camels. So start the grass like, nah, I got to keep going. No matter what happened, I got to keep going. No matter if this happened, I got to keep going. If I don't get these results, I got to keep going. If nobody acknowledges what I'm doing, I got to keep going. Until you get what you want. Because once you get what you want, that's when everybody pay attention. Like, man, yo, Rowdy, man, I ain't know you was a YouTube star, bro. I ain't know you was on YouTube, bro. I seen your video the other day. Or, hey, Mr. Richard Wilkins, man, I ain't know you had a podcast, bro. I ain't know you had a YouTube, bro. I ain't even know. Why? Because they got their own race they racing. And once you get to the finish line of yours, everybody celebrates with you. Yeah, the show goes on. Bro, the show always goes on, bro. And knowing that, you got to understand, like, you got to keep your show going. If you don't keep your show going, then it's over. The lights is off. We closing the curtains. And if you close the curtains on yourself, that's all to it. That's all she wrote. Nobody about to come reopen the curtains. You close the curtain on yourself, bro, you're done. You giving up on yourself. Because we all want a lot of things in life, bro. But in order to get them, you don't stop until you get them. Then you're consistent. And those who are consistent, they always going to get what they want in life. Because they got this undying hunger inside, bro. It's undescribable. It's like, yeah, they could be discouraged. Yeah, they could be thrown off. But it doesn't matter because it's just like their heart is set on this thing. And it's like, that's what they crave. That's what they thrive. You know what I mean? And that's what keeps them going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of y'all watch anime. Think about Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke Uchiha from the Uchiha clan. You know what I mean? I'm going to do some anime reference, man. That boy Sasuke was so focused on avenging his clan from his brother. You know what I mean? To where he became so strong and so good. And he just kept going off of that one, because that's what he wanted, was to defeat his brother. You know what I'm saying? I think, what was his brother's name? I forgot his brother's name. But that was to defeat this guy. And he just was so set on that, bro, that he just grew strong and strong and strong. You know what I mean? And that's what needs to happen, bro. That's what needs to happen. That one force can drive you to keep going. You can get what you want. Eventually, he defeated, bro. But, yeah, Itachi wasn't no hodo, you know what I mean? He wasn't no softy. So, he understood how much it would take to defeat Itachi and how long it would take. And he waited on those results. He didn't even know when he would see Itachi for real, bro. He didn't even know. But he knew when he saw Itachi, he had to be ready. He wanted to be able to defeat him. You know what I'm saying? And that they put a lot of that stuff in the movies to show you like when that happened, that dude was a kid. He wasn't strong at all. He was weak. But that one force was his dream. Like, man, I gotta avenge my family, my clan. I gotta defeat my older brother. He was a kid. Y'all remember he was a kid. He wasn't even mean Sasuke or cool guy Sasuke. He was just a kid. Yeah, like you feel me? And Itachi was sick at the time, but Itachi was like one of the best, bro. When you think about how good Itachi was as a kid, he aced the Genu exams. My boy was top of the class. He was about to get recruited. Yeah, Genjutsu. Yeah, he had the Genjutsu down from the clan's history. Like he was one of the best, bro. So imagine how much consistency and belief it took for Sasuke to want to fight this guy and defeat him. It took a lot of patience for the results, bro. He worked countless times, bro. Yes, he worked countless times. You feel me? And I use that reference just to give you guys a better understanding. Like, this really what it's like, bro. Because most people would have probably gave up trying to fight it, get strong as Itachi, bro. Knowing the age gap and how good this man, how he was the top boy in the village at the time. Like, you feel me? They would have gave up. Like, man, I ain't catching Itachi for real, man. Like, they would have said something like that. Yeah, the wordsmith. They would have been like, man, I ain't catching Itachi, man. It's over, man. He's just too good. But my man Sasuke dedicated his whole life to that, bro. Yeah. Now I love Naruto, bro. If you even look at Naruto, it's the same situation with Naruto. You know what I mean? And becoming Hokage. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Naruto basically was like um somebody who nobody believed in. You know what I'm saying? And Naruto fought to become Hokage, bruh. Boy, that boy Naruto was failing everything. That's a prime example. Let's use Naruto. Naruto was my guy. Yo, bro, they said Naruto was untrainable, fam. They didn't believe in this guy. This guy, this guy was getting bad grades. He was skipping school. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Naruto wasn't really like on the radar, bro. He wasn't on the radar for becoming Hokage. Everybody wrote him off. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't getting a lot of results that he wanted, but he still trained. He still was persistent. He said, I'm going to be Hokage someday. My boy would tell everybody that jump. My boy would tell everybody that jump, even though he just want to eat the ramen. He trying to eat like 4 ramen bowls. Bro, not even trying to go to class for real. I'm just laughing because I'm thinking about like literal scenes from the movie, but bro just didn't seem like the type of guy who were gonna make it happen. Yeah, he didn't even care about nothing. He would just be like, I'm gonna be Hokage one day, and they would laugh like this guy, this guy not about to be no Hokage. What are you talking about? But he became Hokage. My boy stuck it through and became Hokage, and that's a prime example. If you want to base your life on Sasuke and Naruto, because I would say Naruto had a tougher path. Nobody really believed this guy. This guy didn't have that credibility of family history. You know what I mean? Sasuke was from the Uchiha clan. They had a history. Like Nobody would really, besides the Fox and then the tragedy that happened with Naruto, bro. Nobody was really checking for bro like that. And it was constant disbelief sent at Naruto. Boom, 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 back to back. Only a few people like Kakashi Sensei believed him. A few other peoples, you know what I mean? But he had to literally fight to get that result, bro. He had to fight. He had to literally fight, yeah. Yeah, he had to literally fight. And I feel like they outcasted him because of the Fox. Yeah, yeah. Brock Lee was one of my favorite person, man. You know what I'm saying? And even his sensei, Guy Lee, was just phenomenal. Guy Lee, my favorite scene from Naruto was when uh Rock Lee was fighting Gara, bro. Or was it Gara? Nah, not Gara, but it was either Gara or the dude that had all the stuff poking out his body. You know what I mean? He had like swords. He could like form swords of he had like the purple lavender robe, you know what I mean? And he had like swords coming out of their body. And I think this is when he took the weights off when he's fought Gara. When he took the weights off, bro, that blew my mind. Blew everybody's mind. It was like, dang, they didn't know my boy was on this other level. Yeah, the Bone dude. I think he was drunk at that time when he was on the Drunky Master. But even talking about those two guys, it's just the inspiration is there. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. They basically had to literally fight all the way through to basically get the results that they wanted, bro. Yeah, the Gara fight there. The Gara fight is when he took off the weights. Yeah, Kimura was dying. I remember he was sick, but Rock Lee was drunk at the time. You know what I mean? Or sleeping. He might have been sleeping. I think he was sleeping or drunk. I don't remember, but even me telling y'all about those characters, bro, they all was consistent enough to get what they wanted, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And that's in a lot of shows and anime because that's really he said they just all wanted to make the people yeah. And that was what they felt like will make them happy, good or bad. You feel me? So look at yourself like, man, I gotta continue to get to the point where I feel like I got what I want in life. And if that's making your family proud of you, go hard, bro. Don't never quit. Cause you always got another chance every day, bro. Every day is like a new game. Every day is a new game. Every week is a new week. You know what I'm saying? Nah, at first, yeah, they was. Even Gara's character was like that after the tuning exam. Yeah. Same. All of them had sub stories that was relatively similar, bro. You know what I'm saying? Similar. And they were all like going for something similar, but in their own way. You feel me? And shout out to Rowdy. Don't waste time, man. By the time you look up, time flies. Time flies, bro. And sometimes if you get discouraged, listen, you human, bro. Don't get discouraged for too long, bro. Don't let a week turn to months, months turn to years, years turn to decades, centuries. Cause when you look up, it's time has passed. Getting discouraged is okay, bro. But you can't mope for too long, man. You could do that for maybe a day and the next day is new. Yeah, they hated Gara because of the same thing, the same resentment, because he had that beast inside of him. Yeah. But that made Gara stronger though. He became evil, but it made him stronger. Now harnessed it. Naruto harnessed that to become stronger. Gara harnessed that to develop hate and just get stronger. That's how that way Gara, I'm from the Sand Village. That way Gara sound evil as ever, you heard? I ain't gonna lie, at first I thought Gara was a girl. I ain't gonna hold you. But you know, those are just good example, man. Understand, bro. You gonna get what you want in the end if you get there. You gonna get it. But it's not gonna be easy, bro. It's not gonna be a piece of cake. Anything that's worth getting is never a piece of cake. You feel me? It's gonna take moments of not understanding why things aren't working in your favor, but you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take moments of being unsure as to if you want to continue to keep going, but you gotta keep going. It's like running a race, man. Don't stop too long, man. Even in a marathon, you see people can stop for a little bit, get some water walking, but then they gotta keep running. You know what I'm saying? Even in a NASCAR, bro, when they in NASCAR, bro, they could stop for a quick pit stop. And even in the pit stop, it's like a fast pit stop. Tire change, water, whatever. They gotta get back on the track. You feel me? They gotta get back on the track. You know what I'm saying? He said, gotta meet change. Gotta be the change you want to see, not facts. You can't stop for too long, bro. Cause I'm not saying y'all not human, y'all ain't gonna get discouraged sometimes when you don't get the results you want, when nothing is working. But you can't do that for too long, bro. Now my boy want me to wear different clothes. I'm sorry. He said, woke up, ate breakfast, did the and two same clothes. Frank Lucas, that boy must have watched American Gangster. He ain't no real Frank Lucas, man. He's a fraud. You don't know nothing about the real Frank Lucas, bruh. That spent time with Bumpy Johnson. What you know about him, man? What you know about Frank? What you know about Frank? I got that movie, American Gangster. I got that movie in the crib, bro. That's one of my favorite movies, man. I got a collection of the movies, man. That's one of the movies. Yeah, real Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas that smoked my boy in broad day for 20%. And then tipped him like, here's your 20%. You don't know about that, Frank Lucas. Hey, I got a gang of haters, bro. They gotta be a gang of haters. Bro, first it was the real YS East, now it's still YS. Nah, I'm popping, gang. How am I so popping out here, dog? We lit. I wonder, bro, it's been three what do I call them? Parody accounts. There was the real YSEs that wanted to ask me to be a mod. I ignored them. Then there was the another one that came with the real YS. Yeah, I mean, then there's still YS. I'm popping right now, gang. Who are these guys? Nah, for real, bro. The still YS one rowdy. That was stupid. But I feel like I kind of know where this is coming from. I ain't gonna speak too much on it because they really not a factor for real. You know what I mean? All this is stemming from this, man. Check this out. Now I was in a select group of folks, right? And we all watched the same person on YouTube. You feel me? And then watching the same person on YouTube, they all dropped the same gems, just how y'all watch me here, right? Boom. A few of us, I actually paid for promotion for one of my channel from this gentleman. This gentleman is a good mentor. He didn't mentor me, but I watched his content. You feel me? So that was for my reaction channel. Now I'm thinking my reaction channel was gonna blow it. It was only at 13 when I paid. Boom, it shot my sub up. I got to like 50 something, 50 something subs. You feel me? After that, there was like 6 of us that the guy would kind of like give props to on his live. Like he'd say, shout out to YS East, man. You know, one of the ones that made it into the Fab Six. When I say the Fab Six, it was me and 6 other YouTubers, gang. Now these YouTubers, I don't know what personal relationship they had with this guy, but they fell out with this guy. When they fell out with this guy, they grouped together like some hoes. When I say hoes, it's like only girls get together, man. You know, a real man can stand on his own, bro. You don't have to get together with a bunch of guys. to handle nothing. You a man at the end of the day, handle that. You know what I mean? So they group together and start going against Buddy. You feel me? And it's all because he was speaking on good messages, bro, that these guys once was supportive of. They once was bigging up this guy, and then they switch up. So when they switch up now, they expect me to be with them or something. It's like, bro, I do not rock with y'all. I'm YS East, homie. I'm Dolly. I mean, I'm Dolly. I'm by myself, homie. Ain't no clicking up. Besides, bro, I respect Buddy, bro. You gotta understand. A lot of what he's saying is facts, bro. The only reason these guys are upset with him is because they were pretending from the start, acting like they want to have a better life, they want to be better people, but all they wanted to do was go viral on YouTube, meaning that oh they just want to get 1,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. They just wanted to get 1,000 subs and they want to be the biggest YouTuber, and it's like it's not about that. Like when somebody puts you on and drop giant gems and show you love on a promotional standpoint, you don't attack that person and switch up on them, and then you get a bunch of guys and y'all get together, and then what y'all like the team haters now or something. It's corny. You feel me? So this really be them right here, because I noticed this started happening after I went on the live. The guy I'm telling you about, I talked to him on the live, man. We just shared some laughs, and I kept it a beam with him. I said this. I said people don't like dude because they don't like the message in which he's speaking because they're partaking in that. Like what he's saying is stuff like this, bro. As a grown man, if you're gonna impregnate a woman, don't run away from taking care of the kids. These are why guys are mad. He's saying like, oh, okay, well, as a man, if you want to be with a woman, get your stuff together. Don't be living at your mama's house, your auntie's house. Then you trying to have a whole baby mother and a girl in there with you. And this is facts, bro. Because as a man, you knocking somebody's daughter up, you need to have a place to take care of that lady, that female. You shouldn't have to be living at your mom Duke's house. And this is facts because there's a lot of people constantly doing this out here and they not taking care of the kids. So they get upset with him over that. That's a great message, bro. Because I got a niece. Her dad ain't in her life. I love my niece. I wish he was a better dude to be in his daughter's life. My niece is a genius, bro. Super smart. I'm looking like she definitely ain't getting no brains from this dummy. Nah, real talk. She's like brilliant. You feel me? I'm like, it gotta come from my sister because my sister was very smart when she was younger. Now she just kind of like want to fit in. You know what I mean? So these are the guys coming against me, but it's like, yo, bro, I play for keeps, bro. I'm not worried about nobody changing the name on YouTube saying FYS, the real YS East. None of that matters to me, bro. You know, if it's real smoke and it's in person, I handle that accordingly, bro. I'm not worried about trolling folks online because I feel like I'm too cool for that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like I feel like that's cornball behavior. That's like kid behavior. That's like some teenage kids, seventh graders stuff. You know what I'm saying? Seventh graders act like that. You know what I mean? So that's really what y'all seeing, gang. When y'all see all them troll accounts, it's because they probably was on the call because the thing is this, bro. They act like they hate this guy, but bro, they literally steal his whole message. Like for instance, bro will make a live and say, listen, y'all gotta stay hard body out there, man. Don't fold. Bro, I go on a YouTube. One of these guys who been hating on Buddy will have a YouTube video. Stay hard body out there. Jacking. He made a video the other day, like, look, at the end of the day, you know, appreciate and love women. One of the other dudes who's flipped up on him, he said, we should all appreciate women. They're eating. But then y'all claim y'all don't like this individual. But every visual this man dropped, y'all take the same title, the same message, and try to tell it your way. And it's like, yo, bro, you fanned out. You know what I mean? Yeah, funny. Bro, I'm talking about Rowdy. They mad funny, bro. Like this, they're so funny to the point it's like embarrassing because I'm gonna keep it a bean. If I say I'm not rocking with an individual, bro, I'm not watching your content, bro. I'm not coming to watch your live. I don't even care about you, bro. I'm not paying you no mind because I don't like you. I'm not gonna say I don't like you, Rowdy, then I come watch your video, then I do a video exactly like your video. It's like groupie like. It's groupie like, and All the people I'm telling you about, they have 1,000 plus subs. They don't have to do this stuff. Even if you break from somebody, right? As a man, at the end of the day, let's say y'all break away from YS East, y'all don't rock with me, bro, and y'all got 1,000 subs. Y'all don't have to create parody accounts. Y'all can just live on life through with YouTube with the now success you have. Does that make sense? It's like you already got 1,000 subs from this individual. You got the sauce from this individual. You don't need this person no more from how you acting. Why try to kind of beef with them? Just continue the success that you have now because you're successful now, right? You got 1,000 subs. You're on YouTube. You have your own following. There's no need to have an issue with this person no more, bro. It's corny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, work with what you learn, gang, and run with it. Cause if I say, man, if like let's say Rowdy put me on in some game and I'm just a grimy dude, and I'm like, man, I don't need Rowdy no more. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, Rowdy. I ain't even gonna be checking in on you. I'm gone. Skate. What? We got what we need from Rowdy. Let's go. I'm not gonna be looking back like, what is Rowdy doing? Let me check on Bo Rowdy. It's corny. I already got what I needed, right? I should just peel off. That's how real grimy guys think. So it's like these boys stuck here in the middle of the fence. It's like, come on, man, it's corny. So they expect me to be with them. It's like I do not with y'all boys at all like that, bro. Now don't get me wrong. When bro was mentioning all in like the Fab Six or Fab Five, because it was 6'5" of us, I'd be like, yo, salute, love, because I'm not a hater, fam. I want everybody win. So I don't know if those took that as, oh, we locked in with him. Maybe when we flip on bro, he gonna flip. Nah, bro. Bro is a real one. He keep it 1,000. He hold people accountability. Some of what my mans was talking about, I used to do. I used to chill with like 8 niggas a day. You see me, Rowdy, I got 8 niggas with me, family. Really, 8 niggas with me. If not 8, I got like 3 at most. 3 at most. But sometimes we rolling 8 deep, bro. 2 cars. I don't know what we doing, but we mad deep. So in doing all that, it's like, yo, this is somewhere he speak on. Like, yo, as a man, why you chilling with mad dudes? Now I had to think about it. Like, dang, why am I really chilling with mad dudes? Like these dudes, they not really benefiting me. We're not getting mad bread together. I really got the motion. I'm really just giving away stuff and draining my energy with people. You know what I mean? Yeah. So at the end of the day, I had the Zai, I had the whip, I had the car. I'm getting the hose. Not to say someone ain't get hoes, but they ain't bringing in hoes like that. They ain't trapping like that. They just around. So I realized, like, nah, facts. I gotta cut some people off. That's a great message, because as a young boy, like, a lot of young dudes need to hear that. Yo, you shouldn't be hanging around with mad dudes. Just get you a couple friends, 1 or 2, cut all them other dudes off. Because 9 times out of 10, none of them guys really your friends anyways, bro. Facts. They just waiting for their opportunity to either do you grimy, steal something, be disloyal. You feel me? And this is the message that bro is putting on the internet, bro, which is good messages. But these guys, they like cornballs, bro. I don't know what they got going. You know what I'm saying? Just say it might be one of them too, though, bro. Now I like your wife, man. You got a wife, just said, or your mom's. Nah, hey. Nah, look, my phone fell off this jump, bro. But nah, my boy says Tommy. Nah, hey, Roddy, we finna have mad haters be coming through our live hating, and that's the group, the corny group, the hater team. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be hating on me, bro. Y'all make me feel like I'm signing Sony or something. Bro, I done had like he said it's Mr. Two Hats, it's Tommy Two Hats, boy. Like I don't know who's Tommy Two Hats, bro. I really don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who that is, Richard. I ain't gonna lie. Who's Tommy Two Hats, man? Who's that? But when I be having haters, bro, I really be feeling like I'm signed to, I'm signed to a label. Nah, I'm not even being funny, bro. Like when I be having haters, y'all be having me feeling like I'm signed to Sony, bro. I be really thinking in my head like, yo, this what it must feel like when you signed to something. Like, nah, really though. I'm like, dang, this gotta be what it feel like when you sign. Like when you sign, this gotta feel like what it is when you sign. You feel me? Like when you just got people hating on you for no reason, you don't even really know these people personally. This what it feel like when you sign a deal or something, man. You know what I'm saying? They just must know. They just could hate. You know what I mean? Like, but I ain't really worried about that group, man. I know that they watch my live. They pay attention to my page. They watch the content. They be hating. And what they really hating on is we all started with the same amount of subs, and I'm doing better. You feel me? But I'm only doing better naturally off my vibes, gang. Some of them dudes do music too, I guess. But personally, I think my music better than they. My music way colder than they. And I say that because I ain't never even listened to they. Bro, I'm the type of guy, bro. Look, I see your music on the tube, bro. I'm skipping that shit. Most I go do is check out my man Gunna. I put this on my life, bro. I never listen to some shit like that. And bro, one of the bros used to be like promoting his songs when he was locked in with bro. I ain't never listened to none of that shit, Rowdy. Cause I'm an artist, bro. I ain't got time to listen to you, bro. Unless me and you got a connection and I feel like, all right, you so good dude. I'm gonna check your music out. But other than that, I ain't listening to that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I make music too. If I want to listen to some music, I don't even listen to my music, bro. So I'm definitely not about to go listen to somebody else who's an artist like me, unless I personally know them, I like that song, or, you know what I mean? But even finding out that they switched up, it's like, bro, I never rock with them fools, bro. You know, YS is Dolly. Stay Dolly, man. Stay Dolly out there, bro. Dolly, when I say Dolly, man, be by yourself, bro. Don't link up with nobody. Cause they is more of them, like 3, 4 of them. You know what I mean? Be Dolly, man. The real one's Dolly. I'm a lion, bro. You know what I'm saying? In the jungle, the lion Dolly. Only time you see the lion is with the cub or the lioness. Only time he's in the pack is when he hunting. Sometimes he don't even need the pack. He finna take down the elephant Dolly. Really though, sometimes he ready to go take the alligator down Dolly. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I like to be, Dolly, bro. Cause I done had so many people around. It just was frauds, man. Wasted time. You know, we don't click up online, man. When I link up with y'all, bro, it's business, bro. I put y'all on stuff. We have a good vibe. Cause I want y'all to do y'all own stuff. He said, so I got the girl that likes me and I like her, but I don't know if she wanna date. Yeah, he said gotta stay tapped in. Yeah. He said, nah, ain't no acting like friends. We too grown for friends, Rowdy. Let me tell you something. The only time you had real friends was in elementary school. You feel me? After that, ain't no friends, bro. Especially at a older age, like in your 20s, ain't no friends, bro. You just got people that come around because they need stuff. Ain't no friends. People gonna come around you and be like, Rowdy, you the coolest, bro. Rowdy, you the realest one ever, bro. Rowdy, like ain't nobody as real as you, bro. Just cause they want something. KDS, man. Take her to a movie, bro. And then ask her out. It's easy. Don't do that, bro. Take her to a movie and ask her out. You know what I'm saying? Take her to a movie and ask her out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't do what Jen Warren says, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just take her to a movie, bro. That might be easy. And after the movie, you be like, hey, I like you. You want to be my girlfriend, bro? It's that simple. Or you could be smooth like this, right? So I seen this when I was in like Man, I used to watch this show called Baldwin Hills. I was in ninth grade, right? So listen, KDS, this is some game right here. You take her out to the movies, right? Boom. After you take her out to the movies, you say she likes you, right? Cool. You take her to the movies. After the movies, when y'all walking back to the car, right? All right, volleyball's cool though too. Whatever, going for a walk, that's cool. So let's say y'all go for a walk after volleyball. Check it out. Y'all on the walk, y'all walking, y'all talking, and then you look at her and you say, "Oh my God," you like something's in your eye. Something's in your eye. She say, "What?" You like close your eyes. Let me get it for you. And you kiss her on the lips because she likes you. She gotta like you. You just can't be kissing girls on the lips. You don't tongue her down. You just, you know what I'm saying? You be like, "I like to know if you want to be my girlfriend." Because women like surprises like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that if she don't like you, bro. You're going down, buddy. Nah. But if she like you, you know for real she like you could be smooth like that. Like, hey yo, you got something in your eye. She'll try to get it first. She's always gonna try to get it. Like, nah, it's still there. Let me get it for you. Close your eyes real quick. And then you just a smooch, bro. Not no like nasty tongue. Just a smooch, bro. A smooch. And be like, look, I like you. You want, can you be my girlfriend? Like, all right, maybe on the cheek. Do the cheek then, bro. Do the cheek. Not the lips. Do the cheek. I'm thinking y'all already like each other locked in. You know what I mean? That's why I said the lips. Do the cheek, brother. I would have suggested the cheek earlier. You know what I mean? I just figured she likes you already. You know what I mean? The smooch would have just shocked her. But if it's, disrespectful, go for the cheek, bro. Cheek. Do the cheek. Yeah, I don't want you being disrespectful, KDS. Do the cheek, man. The cheek is smoother, man. Just a peck on the cheek. You know what I mean? Still do the something in your eye, though, because you want to surprise her. Then you say, can you be my girlfriend? Because if you kiss her on the cheek, she don't want to be boyfriend or girlfriend, you going to know. Man, we just gave you the plan, KDS. Take her on a walk. Say you got something in your eye. Let me get it for you. After she tries, you kiss her on the cheek. You ask her to be your girlfriend, man. And then you come back and you say, man, she's my girl, y'all. I got it. That's what we expecting to happen at KDS. You gotta come back like, yeah, look, man, I got her, y'all. It's solidified. We locked in. Uh, tell them do some push-ups after, huh? Oh, what Roddy said, you gotta get active and do some workouts after, man. And never pay attention to y'all haters either, bro. Don't pay attention to them. The more you pay attention to them, it's like they feed off of that. You almost gotta act as they not even existing. They don't even exist. Bro, if you don't do the cheek, I'm about to slap your ass, KDS. You sound scared, bro. I'm talking about the cheek is the safest place, bro. Nah, don't get her drunk at all. This is a kid, John Warren. Chill. KDS, you could kiss her on the cheek, bro. It's not a terrible thing. You overthinking it right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could kiss her on the cheek, bro. She's gonna like that. If not, she'll just slap you, bro. Like, why would you? But I doubt it. You said she likes you already. You straight. Stop being scared, man. Scary ass boy. I gotta motivate you somehow, man. When I get on that time, yeah, that's gonna get you motivated. You know what I mean? And she will always remember that kiss on the cheek, boy. That's a memory right there. She'll be like, you remember when you kissed me in the park on my cheek when we went for that walk? You're like, yeah, I remember that. That's crazy. I got that from the live. Bro, it's not weird. You talking about you think she likes your body, but you talking about it's weird to kiss her on the cheek. KDS, come on, man. Tighten up, B. Tighten up. She's just a girl, bro. I'm telling you, the plan gonna go smooth. Just walk with her. You have a nice conversation, and then you say, "Look, oh, you got something in your eye. Hold on, let me get it for you." Then you say, she's gonna try to get it at first, bro. Then you say, nah, it's still there. Let me get it for you. Close your eyes and you just kiss her on the cheek, and then you say, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend. Cause you gotta think about it. How long are you guys gonna walk for? Y'all ain't about to walk a whole mile. Yeah, y'all ain't about to walk a whole mile, KDS. Y'all about to walk, a short little walk. So plan it smooth and do that plan. I'm telling you. Yeah, so you gotta make a move on that walk. It can't just be all talking. That's the move right there. You ain't grabbing her butt, bro. You ain't grabbing her chest, bro. That's like violation. You just giving her a kiss on the cheek, brother. Yeah, he wanted to know what he's supposed to do. And I mean, I feel like that's the move. Like, I know how track practice go, bro. At the end of the day, track practice is a lot of other schools there. You might have a girl you like, but it's that's other guys there, bro. From other schools. Bro, don't be scared. Nothing can happen, bro. Nothing bad can happen, brother. This right here, you get some hair on your chest. You need some hair on your chest, buddy. Because even if y'all go to the movies, bro, it's the same thing. You might be scared to put your arm around her. So right now, it's just this is a smooth step. What I'm telling you before I've done, bro. Like, hey, you got some in your eyes. Let me get it for you. You know what I mean? I just gave Shorty a kiss on the lips and then we was good. That's what she wanted. Like, but I'm older than you. So that's why I tell you give her a kiss on the cheek. Man, you talking about her friend like you too, but you like her. Focus on the girl you like, bro. You know what I'm saying? You talking about irrelevant stuff right now, KDS. Kiss her on the cheek, bro. You're gonna be memorized forever. Nah, it ain't gonna come off weird, cause in the movies, it's the same thing, bro. Y'all facing the screen. At least on the walk, you can act like a dandelion got in her eye, bro. Dandelions be outside, dog. Especially in the summer. Bro, you talking about, man, you not ready. You talking about you don't want to lose her friend, but you like her. Bro, KDS, get it together. Get it together, KDS, bro. You being greedy right now, dog. You gotta pick one, bro. uh, you can't kiss both of them on the cheek, gang. Pick the one you like, bro. Okay, go for the one that you want. Forget about the friend. Stop talking about the friend. You don't want the friend, don't talk about the friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go for the one you want. This man Janwar like player. Nah, KDS. Go for the friend, bro. Don't go for the friend. Bro, who cares about the friend? You worry about her losing her friend. It's all about what you want at the end of the day, KDS. Katie, KDS, man, you want to be with Shorty, you just want to be friends. If you just want to be friends, then forget all about this. If you want to date this girl, make that move, bro. Simple. If you don't make that move, she's doing track. Other guys are gonna see her out there running. They're gonna think she looks nice. Cause when you run track, they be having you wear them little biker shorts. You know what I'm saying? Some dude might see her and think she looks nice, and he might try to talk to her. Cause bro, I'm telling you, I ran track. We would be with like 7 other schools. I'm talking to they girls, the guys trying to talk to our girls. That's how it went. I'm KDS. I'm being 1,000 with you. So you gotta solidify that, my boy. Yeah, because there's gonna be other guys trying to talk to her at track, bro. It's not just y'all running. Especially when y'all go to them track meets, boy. Somebody might see your girl and be trying to talk to her. It happens all the time. cousin used to be on that though. Yeah, KDS, don't worry about the friendship, man. Worry about solidifying your girlfriend if that's what you want. You can't control girls' friendship, bro. They might they might be good. If they're not, your girl gonna get another friend anyway. She has more than one. My boy XZX said op. I don't know what that means. I am a op. He said eat a 100% jokey. What is that? I don't know what a jokey is, broski. Is that a new lingo? It's the best. No ice. Bro, I don't know if you type in English or just bad words. I don't know what that is. In 1 week plus 6 pounds. Yo. What is he talking about, Richard? Like what? No, my boy, bruh, you off something. You off some type of pack, man. Put the pack down. You talking math? I don't know what he's saying. You go after Amelia, man. Amelia and KDS. You better do that plan, I tell you, boy. Don't be scared, man. Find out a good spot on the walk. You gonna do the plan. And you don't have her eyes, she gonna close her eyes for a quick second. Just give her a kiss on the cheek, then you say what you want to say. That's Paul Talk English. I don't know what Paul Talk English is, my boy. Speak regular English. Now, Rowdy, your English is good, bro. You know what I'm saying? My man said he's talking Paul Talk English. I don't know what that is, broski. I might not be that hip. The hip, hop, the hippity, hop, 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 and you don't stop. You keep it rocking to the bang, bang, boogie. That way you talking right now? You talking about the hip, hop, hip, hop, yeah, hop, hop, hop. You don't stop. You keep it rocking to the bang, bang, boogie. Yo, XZX, that's what you talking right now? He's talking about the hip, hop, the hip, hop, to the hip, hop, hop. You keep it rocking to the bang, bang, boogie. Nah, Roddy, you type good, man. I can understand you, bro. I can't understand XZX. That boy talking about the hip, bang, bang, boogie. When you type KDX, that's what it sounds like. It's like, yo, bro, what are you saying, gang? To the point it makes hard. Now, people always told me I talk fast, bro. Some people say I'm hard to understand. They say my words are all together or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, I used to take English class, so we used to have to do proofread, bro. So typos, they used to stress typos, bro. He said 0 to my understand. Nah, yo, XZX, what are you trying to say to me, man? Are you talking in code, bro? I don't get your language. He said 0 to understand, my nigga. What? Y'all remember that meme where Westbrook was in the locker room getting interviewed? Like, man, what is talking about, man? When the reporter was like, so Westbrook, so did you guys just make it difficult to win this game? Or could you say that it was just hard to lose this game? He's like, man, what is talking about, man? He said, what should I experience before 20? My teacher said, nah, don't wait on that, bro. Your teacher need to get out of there. That boy your teacher is tripping. You do not need to experience that until you're ready, bro. Stay if you pure right now, stay pure until it happens naturally. Your teacher is a pedo, gang. He's a predator. He's a pedo on a bike. Yeah, your teacher need a sting operation, yo. Watch out for that teacher, man. Yeah, you got stay a virgin, bruh. A kiss on the cheek is harmless, bro. Stay a virgin until you ready, bro. Don't listen to that teacher. That teacher should never say that, bro. They need to get him out of that school. Is that a guy or a girl? Let me tell you something, KDS. When I was in middle school, cause you 15. This when usually that virginity thing starts to happen, bro. Listen, when I was in middle school, they used to have this thing where it was like so much pressure to lose your virginity, bro. You know what I mean? They would literally press you at school like, "Oh, you virgin, you a virgin. You don't know how many holes the P has." Bro, if you're a virgin out there, bro, you're blessed. You're pure. Keep that until you ready to let it go. Cause once you let that go, then you become tainted. Then you're not the same. A little something's changed. You feel me? So in middle school is gonna be a lot of pressure. In high school is gonna be a lot of pressure, bro. Don't fold until you feel like you ready for that. You know what I mean? Your teacher is a predator, bro. Your teacher shouldn't even be talking like that. If your teacher said that in front of the principal, he will be fired. He or she is somebody that you need to keep a close eye on because that teacher shouldn't even be talking to y'all about sex if that's not a sexual education class. Yeah, you gotta understand, bro. Don't let them force you to do that, bro. That person's a predator, bro. Don't listen to nothing they say if it ain't relating to math, science, whatever they teach. That person is a demon. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Ghostface, that's lit, man. Shout out to you being a YouTuber. I'm happy, bro. I love that. I love that. I was just advocating guys to do that today, man. Shout out to Ghostface and the boys. Yeah, enjoy your life, bro. Don't rush that, KDS. Don't let nobody make you feel like you should be thinking about that right now. Bro, I was just talking about that the other day, Richard Williams. I said that all the schools need to be audited. You remember me saying that, right? And this is why I was saying that, because look at that statement right there. That's exactly why. There need to be a sting operation in that junk. Because besides KDS school, this is happening all over. Some lady today went viral for being known as Miss Camel Toe at a school, and she was having intercourse with a 16-year-old, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this is happening all over. Bro, he's pervy. He likes the girls because they're the girls. That guy is a perv, bro. You already got it right, KDS. That's why he support all the girls. Cause he wanna get on the girls. You gotta keep an eye on that guy and record him for weird behavior and document that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I did, Ghost. Shout out to you, Ghost. Yeah, Ghost. You gotta go crazy, man. I love that you created a channel, Ghost. Go crazy, man. Make sure you find a way to get the results you want from being a YouTuber. You understand me? What does that mean? Don't quit until you get what you want. Don't quit until you get the number of subs you want. Don't quit until you get to the number of views you want. Because it's not going to be instant gratification. It's going to take some work. Just how you see my channel right now at 2K, I had started with 0. So understand, just put the work in. I'm proud of you, bro. You know what I mean? I got Malik Sim created a YouTube channel. My boy Roddy about to get on his YouTube channel. Richard about to get on his YouTube channel. We lit. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna be lit. This what it's about. You know what I mean? We all gonna be lit, man. My boy KDS is 15 on his YouTube channel. If KDS focuses it, Malik created a channel today. It's in the Discord. Malik's channel is in the Discord. Yup. Oh yeah, speaking in the Discord, anybody here that wants to communicate with anyone else in the chat, join the Discord. The post is on the page. Go to the link on the post. Yes, let's go, KDS. Let's go. And then once you get your girlfriend, you could record your first date ever. And you know what I'm saying? Or you could do a mukbang. You could do a mukbang with your girl. You know what I mean? Y'all go to Chick-fil-A, Do a Chick-fil-A mukbang, put it on the channel. You feel me? But don't be putting a lot of girls on your channel. You feel me? You don't want to come off like that. So one video of a mukbang is cool. You know what I mean? You don't want to be pushing a lot of girl content because people gonna want to see girls with you all the time. Now I understand. I told Kane to document. He has to document that. Nah, I ain't gonna record it. Nah, you gotta record it, my boy. Yeah, Ghostface is different if that's your girl, but what I'm trying to tell you is when you start YouTube, bro, don't put your girl in your content a lot, bro, because what happens when y'all break up? When y'all break up, people get attracted to seeing you with your girl. They get used to that, bro. So if anything happens, it's gonna kind of affect your channel. I've seen it happen. And then you don't want to get on here and say, guys, I know you haven't been seeing Ashley on the channel. You know, you don't want to have to do all that. You could have your girl. She could even have her own channel. You feel what I'm saying? There's more than one place on YouTube. You can have your girl doing her channel. You can have her doing your channel. If you do put her in your channel, you don't want people to know that's your girl. You don't want people to know that's your girl because what if somebody wants to get at your girl? They want to send her a deep pic. What if they want to, you know what I mean, try to harass her because they hating on you? You don't want nobody knowing who your girl is online. Trust these fools, man. Yeah, facts. They die hard, Richard. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta listen to what I'm saying. I ain't even trying to throw you off. Like I ain't saying your girl can't get no shine. Nah, get her own channel. You know what I mean? Get your girl her own channel. Yeah, yeah. Have that separate from your channel though. So I'm not saying don't get a family channel. If you get a, so let me give it to you, Ghost. If you get a family channel, people are gonna like the family channel. Ghost, they like Ghost channel for Ghost. Your girl's channel, they like her channel for her. Keep it all separate, brother. Look, hey, Rowdy, you don't have to post your girl on your social media, bro. She needs to get her, you need to get her own page. Whatever page she wants to be posted on, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, she needs to get her own pages, and then she could basically have her own stuff because, dude, y'all both together and that's cool, but your girl needs her own fans and you need your own fans. Now, if y'all have a channel together, then that's both of you guys as fans, but it all needs to be separate, bro. And that's for a reason. Yeah, like fashion or makeup or womanly advice, that's her channel. Ghost, whatever you do, your channel. Family pranks, family stuff, family channel. You feel me? Separate everything. You don't be having your content with the family content, with your girl's content. Nah, YouTube, a specific audience comes for a specific thing, bro. I'm telling you. It's more reach also. Shout out to Rowdy. Because you don't want to be doing ghost type content and then you got your girl on there talking about makeup and advice and these guys not really rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Separate all of it, bro. Separate all of that. Separate all. Have the family channel with you and your girl. That's separate from your channel. Your girl's channel separate from the family channel and yours. Vice versa. He said, Paul Richard, Savior. Dang, why Paul and Paul going at Richard? Now Richard is intelligent, Paul. Why you coming at him? What happened? He said, bro, mukbang? Bro, Paul, mukbang is popping right now. Are you slow, bro? You need some intelligence, bro. KDS, don't listen to Paul, bro. You do a mukbang with Shorty, you're going up. You're 15, gang. You know how many 15-year-olds eat food? You know what I mean? So she'll be in like a few playing Sydney from the screen. Bro, listen, Ghost, it doesn't matter what your girl is doing, bro. She could do whatever she want on her channel. You feel me, brother? It's nothing else I can say to you, bro. I tell my little brother the same thing. I say your girl need her own channel. Everybody needs their own channel. You can literally set it up for her, show her how to use it, but whatever you post on yours needs to be yours, bro. Your YouTube is your YouTube, gang. Nah, it's okay, Richard. Don't worry about him. I see him hating on me telling KDS to do a mukbang, but yeah, you're 20 years old. That's good, bro. Focus on having your own channel. Your girl has her own channel, and y'all have a family channel. That's perfect. Oh, you guys got three channels. And you could literally run the family channel in yours, show your girl how to run her channel. It's easy. But Ghost, keep it that way, bro. I'm telling you, that's the best way. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna be collabing on the family channel. That's both of y'all channels. So the best part is y'all got one channel that's both of y'all's, the family channel. She has her channel, you have your channel. That's three channels. You know what I'm saying? That's three channels. You feel me? Three channels right there. And use your channels as leverage. What do I mean leverage? So Ghost, let's say your channel right now is busting, right? Check this out. Check this out. Your girl channel you about to create this week. Boom. You can start attaching your girl's channel link in the description and telling your viewers, hey, man, my girlfriend actually just created a channel. I need you guys to all go over there and subscribe. The link for her channel is in the bio at the end of this video. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Simple. That's it. Nah, Jump Mario, you're dumb, bro. He said in the fifth channel for the freaky, yeah. But because Ghost, that's how you leverage the other channels right there. I just gave you an idea. You always leverage your other channels in your videos. So whatever video channel is popping, let's say your channel is the main one, Ghost. At the end of your videos, in the middle, you be like, hey guys, do me a favor, man. If you didn't know, my girlfriend just became a YouTuber, and we do have her channel as well as our family channel. The link is in the description below. Please go over there and subscribe. And you just continuously do that in every video. You know what I'm saying? Man, for your next video, draw NBA. Draw the NBA. Draw an NBA player. You know what I'm saying? Draw an NBA player. You know what I'm saying? And KDS, you could be let me see. Kyrie Irving. Draw Kyrie Irving, man. Or Anthony Edwards. Kyrie or Anthony Edwards, that's gonna have you up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's traction. Rowdy, you do the same thing. Richard, you do the same thing. Y'all see me telling y'all to go to YS East, one YS off of YS East. Same thing I'm doing. He said Kobe just passed. Nah, it was just Kobe's birthday. Somebody told me it was Kobe's birthday. Now I only told KDS to draw Kyrie or Anthony Edwards because I know it's gonna send them up. When I say send them up, those are very popular players right now. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Kobe's legendary, but him drawing Kyrie or Anthony Edwards is gonna send him up. Yeah, so he's gonna draw Kyrie. Lululemon. Facts. Facts. Nah. All right, Ghost, man. Love you, bro. I'm glad you created the channel, man. Good luck, bro. Wish you all the success, man. You gonna make it happen, man. We in this together, man. Let's go. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Lululemon. Oh boy. Oh wait, Lululemon, huh? Lulu. Bro, I don't know who XZX is, but this guy, This guy is a goofy. Goof troop, goof troop. Yeah, that's him. XZX. You must be a fan of me. You want an autograph? I don't sign autograph, little bro. You gotta pay me $20. You gotta pay me $20. You want an autograph, man? I don't do autographs for free. Not to the haters. Hey Lululemon, you were just on here asking for Cash App on my live. Now you dissing me. I told people to send you money, my guy. Yeah, we ain't forget. Yeah. The Redo has sent you some bread. Now we don't got drugs over here, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember you was asking for them Cash Apps. And I told my folks to hit you with the Cash App, man. I remember Michael, some dude named Michael sent you some Cash App. What's up, Paul Witt? Nah, 4 Rand, 4 Rand, you gotta get out of here, 4 Rand. I'm sorry, man. 4 Rand always finds his ways over here. Like, get out of here, 4 Rand. You just bati. Bati boy. That boy 5 Rand be a bati boy. You always talking like a naughty boy. My Jamaican remix right there. Yeah. Rowdy, you feel me, Fry? Rowdy. Nah. We was talking about consistency, Paul Witt, man. Just how most people quit because they don't get the results that they want, but only the consistent get the results that they want, man. You smoked illegal stuff once, only one. Yo, KDS, everybody does that. Just don't get addicted, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to be them dudes. Don't start too early. You don't want to be like by senior year, you just stoned out. And you're just one of them guys in class, like, yeah, bro, like, real 2 joints in this morning. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to Paul Witt, man. Me and Paul Witt disagreed today, but as men, we can always have disagreements. I love Paul Witt, man. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Don't start too early though, KDS. You don't want to get hooked on that jump. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get hooked on that jump, man. You wanna be smooth. You wanna be clean. None major, no major drugs. You said last May was at a party. You was trying to be cool, huh? That's why you hit that joint. You trying to be cool. Be honest. Don't be smoking nothing, bro. Somebody might have you over there foaming at the party. Number one rule when you go to party, bro, don't be smoking nothing and drinking nothing you don't see. Cause that's how you get poisoned. You heard me, what? That's the number one rule. You don't smoke or drink nothing from nobody you don't know, bro. I'm being honest with you, you heard? If you talking about marijuana, you better make sure you have a friend that you know that brings that, bro. Cause you could go crazy smoking anything at a party, boy. You might turn like crazy in the head. You never know what you smoking. When I say crazy, you gonna take off all your clothes and you be running around naked after you smoke whatever you smoke. I ain't trying to scare you. I'm trying to have you alert. Never go to a party and smoke anything and drink anything they give you if you didn't bring it, gang. You only 15. I don't want nothing to happen to you. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta understand, bro. You gotta be smooth. Nah, Richard is a chemist, man. I need to get on that growing stuff. He talking about it was a tiny dose of like something. Don't never do that again in your life, man. If it was your buds, okay. Well, still, bro, your buds could give you crack just to see you act funny in front of the girls at the party. I'm telling you the truth. Your boy might have gave you some crack just so you can be like, ah. Then they like, look at KDS, look at KDS. Then they recording you, putting you on Snapchat. You talking about you can't remember. Don't ever smoke nothing from none of your buds. If you didn't get the weed from a trusted source like your uncle, your cousin, your bud really might give you some fatty. You know what fatty is? So you can be at the party like ah, and then they record you and laugh. Yeah, KDS, don't be trusting none of that, man. Don't trust none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? You said for future reference, it's all about if I talk bad about Paul, it's Paul Kente. Nah, Paul and Richard got a brewing beef. Yo, Paul, are you a rapper? You might have to see Richard in the battle. Nah, people know Richard in here. Richard got rank in here, Paul. I think nobody knows you, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You a newcomer, gang. That man Richard is cool on the block, man. But hey, KDS, that should teach you not a lesson not to even mess around with drugs, little bro. Don't mess around with no drugs, bro. Really, you still young, man. It's not a rush, bro. You ain't missing on nothing. Yeah, Rich is one of them guys in here, man. Paul Kente hating on him. I don't know why. Say no to drugs though, KDS, man. Everybody here is supporting you. They giving you the sauce, the gem. You might not get this anywhere else, man. They all care about you. These are adults. I can go outside and show you what a drug will do to a person right now that's laying on the ground outside. Weed is cool, bro, but you saying you smoke some random stuff is like that's scary. You never know what happened. What you smoked, what happened to you. You gotta know what if you go to a party, you need to know how you got there, what happened, and how you left. Your job going to a party is not to get there and forget what happened and not remember how you got home, bro. That's like you just vulnerable. You went there vulnerable, KDS. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I just feel like you gotta take it easy, man. Figure out, find a trusted source in your family to get weed from, bro. Don't be drinking at them parties. Don't be smoking nothing random at them parties, little bro. Cause I'm telling you, you don't know who gonna try to mess you up, man. Who really be hating? You don't know who really don't like you for real. Nah, that's facts. Nah, facts. You know how many people? Hey, KDS. I'm gonna be honest. I smoke tree, green, weed. Do you know how many people that out when they see me walking, they be like, "Look, I got some weed for you, bro. I got them deals. I don't never buy weed from them. I don't trust them. They could have laced the weed. If I need weed, I can get it from my uncle. He's good. You feel what I'm telling you? This how you gotta be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like that, man. If you need to get some smoke, you can get it from someone other than your buddy, cause your buddy he might put some in there. Oh man, you gotta be professional, bro. You gotta be professional. Now listen, I don't know where you at, but marijuana is legal in most states. But I'm gonna tell you something from somebody that used to sell weed. It's like police don't really like weed, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though some of them smoke, but they just don't like having the scent of that in your car. You feel what I'm saying? So anybody that's driving, the question is, why do you need to drive and smoke? Because I used to drive and smoke. I'm gonna be honest. I used to, yeah, I used to drive and smoke because you can get a DWI now from smoking and driving. So what I realized is like, yo, bro, there's no reason for me to drive and smoke. I could smoke in the crib before I get in the car. I could hop out the car and smoke. But people do that as like a cool thing. And it's like, oh, bro, you just giving the cops more reason to talk to you. When you in your car, you should want your car to smell like cherries and black ice. You should want your car smelling like cherries and black ice, if not BO at the most. Because you don't want an officer to be like, oh, you got weed in here. First thing gonna say, oh, if weed is legal, but you don't have any pounds in here, do you? Now they want to search the car. Now they want to, and you just don't want unnecessary seizures and searches, bro. You don't want them going through the car. They could plant something on you. Man, I don't even know because the whole thing with a medical patient is that's a catch-22, bro, because you can't have weed around a firearm, bro. So a lot of people that have medical cars, they gotta think about their firearm. You know what I'm saying? It's like a weird situation going on with that, bro. The whole medical car situation. There's like a weird thing going on with the firearm rules with that. I'm not gonna lie. That's like a catch-22, bro. So a lot of things be looking like is in your favor, but you gotta really think. There's something going on with that firearm and medical car stuff, bro. And I don't know what it is, but it's something there. My boy said he won the fight. That's lit. Yeah. But Richard, don't smoke in your car, bro. Just smoke at the crib. When you in your car, man, look at it like you just a professional, bro. Bro, I'm telling you. So do this, do this. You just gotta get super chopped. Yeah, or roll up a blunt, roll up the wood, right? And put it in like a 3.5 thing, cause it'll seal the smell. You feel like you need to smoke, you hop out, spark your blunt, bro. Yeah, you spark your blunt or whoever has that opinion because like I said, all my experience in smoking with the cop in the car was horrible with cops. They always thought I had pounds in there. I gotta open the trunk. They gotta look under the seat. You know what I'm saying? And it just was extra, bro. And it's like, nah, I stopped literally smoking in my car because of that, bro. Cause I didn't want a cop to pull me over and be like, yo, I know it smells like weed in here. You don't have that much marijuana in here. And I'm like, no. And he's like, okay, it's okay if I search the car. Then I gotta say yes. Then they gotta tear the car apart. And bro, is too much for some street. You know what I'm saying? I what I used to do is this. Like I told you, if I wanted to smoke, I would get chopped. So I would smoke half a wood, get in the whip. If I knew I'm about to be in the whip for a long duration of time, like maybe 6 hours, I'm chopped in the whip for 6 hours because I know half a wood to do it. Now I would pack like another wood, roll it up, and put it in like a 3.5 bag that you can get from the dispensary and have that with me. If I get tired, this is what I used to do when I was door dashing. I just hop out, park, face my wood, then I'm good for another 6 hours. Because I wanted to treat my car like a professional car. When the cops pull up, shit, you ain't smelling my cologne, the black ice, you ain't smelling nothing else. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you ain't smelling nothing else. Cause, dude, it's so many reasons that the police will use marijuana to harass you. And if you set it up to where you give them that opportunity, you're just having issues, creating issues for yourself, bro. Cause you never know, a cop might drop a rock in your jump. Like, yo, there's a rock in here. There's a rock in here. You don't know how them cops be feeling, boy. Maybe this cop ain't never got a bust his whole career, and he looking at you like the perfect opportunity. Yeah, so I'm telling you, boy, don't never smoke in a whip, bro. Cause they expecting that. Cause most dudes want to ride around and smoke. And like I said, it's just a cool feeling. But it's like, yo, bro, you could smoke in the crib. You bugging. Get chopped in the crib, hop in the whip, smelling overly dipped, like some Gucci cologne. Yeah. Black ice in the whip. The whip smells so good. Cop pull up because they gonna lean in when they pull up, like to smell. When they be leaning into the window right here, they be trying to smell. So my man can't smell nothing. Just license and registration. And they gonna take forever when there's nothing on you. Then they come back like, here you go, you're good to go. But if you got marijuana in there, like, oh yeah, you don't mind if we search the car, do you? You can't say no. When you say no, then it's like they gonna want to search that anyways. You feel me? So at the end of the day, bro, when I remember I got pulled over one time by this cop. He tried to have extra conversation after pulling me over when I was door dashing. My man gave me his card. I just threw that shit in the passenger seat. He kept talking. I'm like, yo, I gotta go, officer. He's like, all right, man, have a good night. He's like, yo, bro, get off my nuts. You pulled me over because I was door dashing. Yeah. Did you do any marijuana? Did you smoke today? That's what they be. Or when a cop get to talking to you and trying to small talk, don't never talk to him because it's like he's trying to break you down and have more ways to ask you questions, bro. You just keep quiet, bro. Let them run your license, your registration, your insurance, and you good to go. All that, yeah, my day's been good. I don't live around here, but I'm just, nah, bro. You ain't gotta say none of that. He said, "How are you?" No, officer. It's hi. How are you, bruh? They be looking in your eyes. They be smelling right here. You know what I'm saying? They be literally all in there, bro. Yeah, keep it personal, bro. Oh, that's another thing, Paul Witt. It's happening in although marijuana is legal in New York, they don't want y'all smoking outside. I seen a clip, bro. It was like 7 federal agents. They were like, "Hey guys, we just want to let you know that any crime and activity out here is being watched." And then one of the guys was about to smoke the blunt. He like, "Don't like that out here, man. You can't like that out here. Donald Trump has us going around, and we're in enforcing the rules. Marijuana is legal, but you cannot smoke outside." Now I seen the clip, and I was like, "Look, they trying to harass the folks in New York for smoking outside. Why make marijuana legal then? I'm confused. You gotta hide. What's going on, dude? I'm telling you, y'all gotta be smooth." Oh, okay. Maybe that was just in that section, and dude was trying to harass them, bro. That could have just been in that section. Dude might have been trying to harass them, but I don't know. Just be smooth when y'all outside, man. Paul, you gotta be smooth when you're outside. Be vigilant, man. Personally, I think it might be something more that's going on that they not saying. Yeah, Armed National Guard and Air Forces as of tonight, it's something going on that they not telling us, bro. So be smooth when you out there, man. It's a lot going on right now that we do not know. I don't think they just sending them guys out there just for that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's probably deeper than what we know right now. But like I said, guys, when you outside and you got armed guards, forces, and federal agents around you, be smooth, bro. Pay attention. Don't be out there texting on your phone. Keep your eyes peeled, man. Anything can go down. You know what I'm saying? Anything can go down. Cause there ain't no reason for them boys to be pulling up if nothing really shaking. So maybe something about to shake and we really don't know. We might not know what's about to shake for real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, KDS, we don't give you all the tips, Brody. Hopefully, you go ahead and execute what I said. If you don't, somebody else might get that girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rowdy, you never know what's about to shake. I don't feel like they just gonna send these guys out just cause, bro. But I can't tell you what's coming, so everybody just be smooth, man. Man, even when you walking on the block, just peep. Just peep. Well, you gotta see her before you guys moving. Make that happen. Figure it out. No excuses. Figure out how you gonna see her before y'all move. That's your job. We don't know how to figure it out for you, KDS. You gotta figure it out, man. How you gonna see this girl for y'all move? You know how. Figure that way out, but yeah. Man, I be out when I'm outside, I be looking at everything, bro. I gotta look at everything because I wanna know what's going on. He said, me and my ass link. He said, long distance is positive too. Man, KDS, if you get with that girl, she's gonna come visit you, bro. So figure out how you gonna get her before you move. Otherwise, if you move, just forget about her until you see her again. Yeah, Paul, wait, yo, pay attention to everything, cause who knows? They could be coming for us. Ain't nobody ever thought about that, huh? What are they coming for us? Right? You know what I mean? What if they coming for us, bro? You feel me, Paul? Cause what if they coming at nighttime when people sleep? You know, I'll be up till 3:30, so they gonna have to come at 4:30. Y'all feel me? I'll be up till 3:30. So they gotta come at 4:30 for me. Yeah. 4:35, 6, man. But then y'all gonna see them get me in the daytime for real. He said I'm good out to the twins. That boy got. He said he got them sniper rifles on deck. Paul is not playing around. That boy got the LW Tundra sniper rifle. I really know that because a lot of dudes be using that joint in Call of Duty. Paul got that sniper rifle. You better not pull up at all. Our man's gonna snipe you. Sniper! No, I got a few clips. I had a 50 clip, but I don't know where I lost my 50 clip at. But I got more than one clip, Rich. You know we locked in. My boy say he got C4 on the door. He blowing the building down. He got that 300 wing. Dang, you going dumb, Paul. KDS, man, you need to start working out, bro. I don't know what's going on with you, but understand, man, like, I can't be a therapist, gang. If you feel like you need therapy, sign up for it. It's important. You know, especially if you feel like you need somebody to get you back motivated again. Most I can do to you is say a couple words, man. Give you the pieces and keys, but what I can't do is change that feeling you have inside of not wanting to try. You gotta go discuss that with somebody and feel and understand why do you feel like that. You know, maybe it deals with your family situations, bro. You know what I mean? But you gotta know why you feel like that. So I would suggest, bro, going to talk to a therapist. Maybe the counselor at school can get you one. You know what I mean? But personally, I can't really be a therapist, bro. The most I can tell you is like, man, you know, you gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? That's my way of motivating you, bro. I don't know how good of a therapist I'll be, fam, but I suggest, bro, go talk to a therapist, gang. They help you out. Help you understand why you feel the way you feel. Cause it's always good to talk to somebody, bro. You feel me? I'm telling you. Bro, the reason I'm telling you to talk to a therapist is because this is a random person. There's no judgment, bro. There's no judgment. It's not like your family and friends. Well, I can't be your therapist on the live, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I love you, man, but you need to talk to an actual therapist. And I know you don't want to do that, but trust me, talk to an actual therapist, bro. You gotta talk to an actual therapist, brother. Because no matter what we talk about right here, it's a lot going on that you need to get off your chest. You can't get it off right here on the live, bro. You need to go sit and talk to somebody who can listen to you talk for hours. You feel me? For hours. And then they can kind of be like, okay, I understand this is why you're feeling how you're feeling because of this. Well, that's not enough for you, bro. And this, KDS, this one thing that's why I say I can't be your therapist, because I don't like when I tell people, look, you gotta do this. Then the person say, but this is happening. Then I say, all right, then you gotta do this. Then it say, this is happening. Then I say, you gotta do this. Then you say, but this is happening. It's like, yo, bro, at that point, it's like, yo, bro, you got too many excuses. We trying to figure this out. Is you trying to figure this out or not? Because then I get in that mode. When I get in that mode, it's like I'm not so patient, because we can't make all the suggestions, KDS, and then you have oppositions to them. You feel me? You can't, bro. That blows me, gang. I'm not gonna lie, and I love you, bro, because you 15. You was a youngin. I get it. But I can't make a suggestion and you come with an opposition. I make a suggestion and you come with opposition. I make a suggestion and it's like, yo, bro, we not getting nowhere. Because everything we're saying is like you have something opposing to say about it. And it's like, look, bro, this is why we couldn't help you in the sense of talking to you, because you have too many oppositions. That means you're somebody that if I say, let's try this out, you're going to say, but this is not going to work. Then I say, let's try this out. Then you're going to say, this is not going to work. Then I say, like, and bro, I got too many siblings. I get mad at your ass like, yo, what's up with you, fam? What's going to work? But, you know, you're not my sibling for me to do that. But that's how naturally a person would get, bro, because you're not allowing anything to be received. You turn everything down. Nah, you can't. It's not about you getting off that, but that's a part of what you're dealing with. You get what I mean? And when I say that's a part of what you're dealing with, bro, that's why you gotta go talk to someone and figure out why you can't receive anything that sounds good that you can succeed. Like, you feel what I mean? You gotta go talk to somebody, bro, because the reason you are so combative to everything, there's something there. You gotta go talk to somebody. Cause me in the chat, we can suggest a lot of things for you to do all night, but I'm telling you, you just gonna have nothing but oppositions to him. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but oppositions to him, man. And you still young. And as a young person, you keep a lot of things inside, bro. I've been like that, bro. But personally, helping talk to someone else was better for me, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. And nothing's wrong with talking to a therapist, bro. Because I know kids, they be like, oh, you go to a therapist, something's wrong with you. Bro, that's one of the best things that can happen for you. That's one of the best things that can happen to you, bro, is talking to a therapist, bro. I'm telling you, nothing is wrong with you for talking to a therapist, bro. Because I know how younger kids think. That's somewhere you can go and be free and literally express your mind to somebody else that it's their job to help understand why you feel how you feel, bro. I'm telling you, don't be shy of that, bro. Yeah, and but KDS, it's okay. You don't need her to counselor at school. There's better therapists out there. I'm trying to tell you, bro. There's good therapists out there that will really help you, brother. There's a lot of good therapists that will help you, but chat can't be your therapist because there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, broski. And chat can't listen to everything you got to say. Cause you don't know, we don't, it's just gonna take a lot for you to start to explain where all this feeling started from. So do me a favor, bro. Literally go look at the school and they could find somebody for you. They don't even need your counselor. They could find you a therapist. I urge every young person that has a lot of like going on in their mind, that has a lack of motivation to do therapy, bro. And bro, KDS is gonna help you a lot because you're trying to understand why you feel the way you feel. I'm not okay. That's what I'm gonna say. That's it. That's all. Nah, KDS. I don't want you to think I'm mad at you, bro. We're really trying to help you out, but I feel like it's a disconnection between us, bro, because you're at a place where you need more than what we're saying. and you're 15. I'm like twice your age, bro. So nah, I'm not mad. I'm trying to tell you, listen, you can talk to me in chat, bro. But what I want you to do when you get off of the chat is find a therapist that you can talk to, brother. Because I'm not gonna be live all the time. You might still be feeling how you feeling. So you need to have someone outside of YouTube you can talk to, bro. It's important. It's not because I'm just saying that I want you to have someone you could really get off your feelings. Because what happens when I'm not live I don't go live till 3:30 or 11 p.m. Chat's not here. You're still feeling how you feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? So find a therapist because I don't want somebody to judge you in your family. You might not feel like you can talk to your family. That's why I said therapist, because a therapist is a random person. They're not gonna have hate towards you. They're not gonna look at you funny. They're just gonna try to help you figure out why you're feeling how you're feeling. Everybody should try therapy if they got issues, gang. Cause sometimes you can't talk to your friend, you can't talk to your cousin. They might not understand. They might be like, "Oh, you being sweet, bro. Like, man, you tripping." You gotta go talk to somebody with a whole different perspective. It's gonna help you out. But you 15, kids your age, they think, oh, you go to therapy, you crazy. Something's wrong with you. No, brother. This is what it's for. Yeah, and what I want him to understand is like KDS. So, sometimes I might not go live. I'm not saying that's the case, but that's why you need someone outside of the live. You feel me? Someone outside of the live is beneficial because they can do more. You could talk to them for a longer period. They can ask you, when did this start? Bro, I understand, bro, but I just told you, don't talk to your parents, bro. I know you don't want to talk to your parents. That's why I'm telling you to go get a therapist. And if you would just tell me, all I want you to tell me is why, yes, I would try to get a therapist. That's all I want to hear. Because that's how I operate as a big bro. That's all I want to see. You saying I'm not enough, I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to talk to my parents, bro. I already know all of that. That's why I said go talk to a therapist, brother. I already know how you're feeling right now. I know you don't want to talk to your family. You don't want to talk to your parents. KDS, that's why I'm suggesting talk to a therapist. And then you having your parents is like, okay, cool. They can even find you a therapist because sometimes you might not be comfortable talking to your parents. Yeah, but bro, look, bro, you 15. We care about you, bro. We was all 15. And I don't want you to be feeling like nobody cares about you. But I care about you so much. I don't want you to rely on this live. I want you to rely on a person in the real world you can talk to who will help you. Cause you still young and you being 15 and knowing like, hey man, I need somebody to talk to is good. It's better that you know it now than when you're 19 and you're mad depressed and you just don't care about life. You know what I mean? It's better to start now. You feel me, little bro? So promise me you won't get a therapist, man. That's all I need you to do. He said you have to pay for the better help thing. Nah, there's free therapists, bro. Wherever you live, there's free therapists for kids. I swear. And you can get them. You can use talk. You can have the school help you, or you can do it through your parents. Yeah, you can get free therapy, man. I'm telling you, KDS, you can get free therapy, brother. You can get free therapy. You're underage. Anybody that's underage, there's people there that can help you. I'm telling you, man. You even your school can help you, bro. Even your school. Yeah, you can go to the school. Go to the school. Go to your counselor's office and tell him, yo, I would really like to start talking to a therapist. And they're gonna ask you why. You tell them, man, I just lack motivation and whatever else you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? But go to the counselor's office, bro, and they could literally find a therapist for you, bro. ASAP. And I don't want you to think about nothing negative about yourself because you're a great kid, bro. You're a great kid. So it's very important that you listen to what we're saying on the live and you go after finding a therapist. This will change your life. Bro, we all have stuff we're dealing with. It's always good to have someone to talk to. I talk to my pops. That's the only person I can talk to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my therapist. He tries to understand my feelings or how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? So we all need somebody to talk to, KDS. If you can't talk to yours, there's people you can talk to, and they're gonna want to help you because you're so young. They want to help you because you're so young, bro. Nobody wants to see a 15-year-old feeling unmotivated, or a certain way, bro. They're gonna help you. So don't be shy. Don't look at yourself different. You should look at yourself and be proud because most people are scared to go to therapy because they think if they go to therapy, something is wrong with them. But that's why you see, KDS, I've been around kids your age. When you're 15 and you feeling like this, you started to kind of open up to me. You said, "Oh, I tried this at a party. I tried that at a party." Bro, I'm already determining like, okay, you're 15 right now. You're kind of easy to try stuff. I'm not saying you're doing hard drugs, but once you're in that mindset, it's easy to get you to do a lot of things. I could probably get you to do a robbery with me. You know what I'm saying? I could probably get you to go steal a car with me because you say you have no motivation. You're in a certain mind state to where you don't care about much, bro. That's why when I look at what you were saying to me, I'm like, nah, KDS, I want you to talk to a therapist because I genuinely care about you. I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to be cool, bro. I'm literally thinking about stuff you're saying through the chat and I'm putting it together. I'm like, nah, you too young for all that to be going on. But I feel like it's tough because the way bro's feeling, it's easy to follow the wrong crowd. That's what I'm saying. So to kind of break away from that happening, talking to a therapist might help them. You know what I'm saying? Some talking to a therapist might help, little bro. KDS, make the chat one promise, man. Make the chat one promise that you're at least gonna attempt to talk to somebody at school. Oh, but that money gone, huh, Richard? Nah, man, that money gone, man. Nah. We talking about little bro going to do therapy, man. You know what I'm saying? But you see what I'm saying? Everything KDS is saying on the live right now in the chat, it's kind of like why I'm telling him to talk to a therapist, bro. Because I've been around kids his age, and I know what that leads to when you feeling how you feeling. But I don't know if he's receiving much of what's being said, bro. That's the thing. And then I'm trying to tell him it's like, yo, bro, we can't do no therapy session on the live, man. Yo, Lululemon, why are you here, brother? What's wrong? I thought you was sleeping. Right, like, little bro not getting me, man. And it's like, little bro, we can talk to you all night, but I'm trying to tell you, the only thing that's going to change your life is what I'm telling you right now. No, you can't make it happen right now, but do your best to try to make it happen when you go back to school. Or talk to your mom. Say, Mom, hey, is there any chance you could help me get a therapist? You know what I'm saying? If is there any chance? And I don't want him to even be thinking about peer pressure, like, oh, my friends are gonna judge me, bro. They're not gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. No one's gonna know. But KDS, this is the only way to take charge and to feel better, to have a better mindset. Otherwise, it's like, man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a little tough, bro. You seem like a good kid too, man. So, I'm hoping you take this advice that we giving you, bro. Okay. Well, then you gotta talk to the school. But the point is, you're not even saying you about to see a therapist. You just keep saying what I said you was gonna do, bro. I love you, KDS, but you're literally doing what I said you have the tendency of doing earlier. You're doing it now again. The reason I said you couldn't talk to your parents because I didn't think it was the best setup. All right, that's what I want to hear, man. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, KDS, bro. Thank you for making that promise. And I promise you, listen, don't just go there one time, bro. Don't just go there 2 times. You feel me? Actually, go there for a period of time until you feel like you're getting better or have gotten better. Do you feel me? Because maybe the first 2 times it might not seem regular, comfortable. It might seem awkward or weird, but that's because you're just doing it. So go more than once, more than twice until you start to see, dang, okay, I'm actually getting off this feeling. Because a lot of the time what happens is you keep so much stuff inside, bro, and then it's like you just don't know how to feel no more. You say, yeah. Yeah, for real. So sometimes you keep so much stuff inside, you just don't know how to feel no more. So as a kid who's 15, bro, your life is gonna be way better once you tackle this now. Some kids who are 15 years old, they don't know what to do. They just say, I'm just gonna feel like this until they're 19, then they're 18. Then it's like it's too late to get out of feeling like that. And now you just feel like I don't even care about life. You know what I mean? And you start thinking crazy. And I care about you, KDS. You talented. You got a YouTube. You play basketball. You play sports. I want you to be happy, boy. Yeah. But my thing to you is, look, if the school is not enough, there's free therapy for the county that you live in. Whatever county you live in, they have free therapy for people. So let's say you live in, I don't know what county you live in, Washika County or something. I don't know, I just made that up. You can go to Washika County and talk to someone at the the um the city hall and tell them like, hey miss, I'm 15. I just need someone to talk to, like a therapist. I don't think I could talk to my parents about how I'm feeling. Nah, Blazing, I wouldn't take $1 million. Cause I can make that now. You always gotta think you can make $1 million, even if you can't, bro. That's the mindset you gotta have, man. My mindset is, bro, I can make $1 million today. I might not have $1 million, but I can make $1 million tomorrow, next week. You feel me? Next month. So I wouldn't take it just to pass, man, because what's the purpose? Me sacrificing my life? Yeah. Yo, shout out to my boy Rowdy, man. He getting ready to go out there to Michigan, man. New journey, new life, new beginnings, man. It's lit. Hopefully you have a safe trip, broski. I love y'all, man. You and fiance be safe. You're gonna love Michigan, bro. It's more space. You know, hopefully it's better vibes too. Yeah, hey KDS, we love you, boy. You know what I mean? We love you, man. Hey, you one of them ones. When I say you one of them ones, it takes a strong man to admit, like, hey man, I ain't been feeling the best. I'm trying to work on it. So you already on the right path, because a lot of people walk around and pretend like they all good. You know what I'm saying? We love you, bro. You got a long life ahead of you. You only 15, man. So understand it just takes time. And in time, everything gonna feel right. You gonna feel better. But do me that favor and keep that promise. If the therapist at the school sucks, you can get a different one. You know what I'm saying? And start doing self-affirmation. So what is self-affirmation? Like, you wake up in the morning, you say, I am the best. 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 You say it like 6 times. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rich, man. Love you, Rich. Have a great night, man. Love you, bruh. Thanks for everything. But KDS, you do stuff like that. I do every morning. Say it like 6 times throughout the days. I am the best. I am happy. 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 What this does is it convinces the mind. You feel me? It convinces the mind, but you got to do this every morning, throughout the day, and every night. That's your number one assignment from the live. You feel me? And then pray. Pray to God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Always pray. When I pray all the time, say, God, thank you. Thank you for everything you've given me. I appreciate life. Just help me make the best decisions in life. Protect my dad, my brothers, my friends, everyone else. I hope I can get better every day. This is what I pray for, fam. But every day I tell myself, I am the best. I'm the greatest. You know what I'm saying? To remind myself, you feel me? So, KDS, this is what I need you on. Everybody on the live, this is what I need y'all on. Wake up in the morning, remind yourself. You feel me? I mean, if you listening to negativity, yes. If you listening to bad music, killing music, cussing, sex, you got to get away from all that stuff, because at 15 years old, it messes up your mind. So start listening to like reggae music, bro. Start listening to like some good country songs. Start listening to like some nice pop music. You feel me? Don't be listening to all this drill music, NBA YoungBoy bullshit. None of that shit, bro. Because all that does is put you in a depressed mind state, bro. You need happy music. You know what I mean? And you 15, so it's like, I know you listening to some bullshit. Yeah, King Von, Pay Gotti's, turn all that shit off. You know what I mean? Turn all that shit off. This is what I used to tell my brother. My brother want to play NBA YoungBoy in the car. I say, yo, turn that shit off. He'd be mad, but I'm not listening to that shit. At the time, he was like 16. He didn't understand why I want to listen to that shit. Now he does. He's like, man, I can't believe I used to like that. My yeah, it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? So turn all that stuff off, bro. Start listening to meditation music.
Look up YouTube, go on YouTube, look up meditation music, and listen to that every night. KDS, go on YouTube and look up meditation frequencies. And when you go to bed at night, because you about to go to bed soon, I don't know if it's bedtime or morning time, but you play that in the background. When you play that in the background, it's gonna go into your head, into your body, and start to shift your frequency. Because right now, your frequency is low. We got to get it high. Right now, when you're on low frequency, you don't feel the best. When you're high, you feel the best. So all the music you've been consuming, that affects that too. Plus whatever's going on in your life. Because all these music is telling you is, don't care about life. Don't give a do drugs. Get a hoe. Like that's all it's saying, bro. Yeah. So I love you, man. I'm finna end the live though, man. I ain't want to cut it short, but start listening to meditation music on YouTube. Look up meditation music, 432 hertz, 528 hertz. That's what you're gonna see. Those are the ones you want to listen to. 432, 528. We love you, KDS. You strong, my boy. You gonna be good. You gonna come out top. Shout out to Rowdy, man. Shout out to everybody in here. I love y'all. Y'all wake up in the morning, y'all say, I am the best. I am the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. But believe it when you say it, though. I'm the best. I'm one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? And do that every morning. Do that every night. And do that throughout the day. Sometimes throughout the day, just remind yourself, man, I'm the best. Man, I'm one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm going to leave you with, KDS, man. That's what I'm going to leave all y'all with, man. And KDS, my boy, yo, you 15, you got 28 subs. You doing a lot better than the people that's older than you, what? So don't quit now, man. Shout out to King James, man. You came at the end of the live, King James. You always come at the latest times. But I'm out of here, y'all. Love y'all.